What's up, man? This is Six Man on YouTube. You can, if you want to subscribe to the channel, it's actually Norman Sees. It's my first name, Norman. How many black people you know named Norman? Normansees. Norman Sees. That's my channel. Or you can just search Six Man in YouTube and you'll find all my videos and all that stuff. Some good, some bad, some maybe all bad, depending on how you look at videos. If you have ideas for how I can improve my videos, you need to be helping the brother out, first of all. Anyway, you look to my right, you see a sign name called Visitors. So let's just call this one Visitors then, since I got a sign that says Visitors. Got me thinking about Visitors when we used to play when we were the visiting team back in the day when I played in high school and in college and stuff. When we were the visiting team, I always liked the away games, man. You got to travel, you got to wear black uniform. You know, I always liked my away uniform. I didn't like wearing white. I don't know, I just liked wearing dark uniforms. We wore black on the road when I was in college, and then in high school we were maroon and gold. So we had these real fresh maroon away uniforms, and dark colors make you look all nice and slim and trim and fit. And I got my only dunk I got in high school was in a game that we played away. I remember it was at Roland High School back in I guess that must have been 1993 or 1992 maybe. Basketball's a winter sport, so it crosses over, and this guy came down and he passed the ball to the wing, and I was in the lane just like I'm supposed to be with my hand out, and I got to steal and went coast to coast for the dunk, and the crowd went wild, but the crowd was only like 5 people, so we didn't get a lot of people to our away games back then, but it was a lot of fun. But anyway, seriously, there wasn't a lot of pressure for me when we were the visiting team. I don't know what it was. Foreign gym, they almost felt like you were playing with house money. That's the term they use, you know, this idea that you didn't feel like you were gambling, you know, because house money is like if you go to a casino and somebody gives you $100 and they say, hey, have fun, go gamble it, you know. No pressure. You lose it, it's not your money anyway, right? And I don't know why I felt that way. But when we were playing in somebody else's gym, I felt like, you know, if they beat us, which I didn't expect them to do because I was cocky, right? 17-year-old, or when I got to college, 19, 20-year-old. I didn't expect them to beat us, but I kind of thought, well, they have all the advantages. They didn't have to travel here. They shoot in this gym every day. They play here, right? This is their gymnasium. They should be familiar with it. This should be the gym that late at night when there's nothing going on in this gym, all the players should have a key to the gymnasium. I mean, I did at our home gym. Maybe I wasn't supposed to say that. I had a key back in the day. I used to sneak in. But I figured, you know, if it's your home gym, you shoot. If the lights are on, you know, and if there's nothing going on in that gym, I figure they're in it all the time. They should beat us tonight. So we're gonna come out and play as hard as we can and see what we can do. And I always figured as well that there was gonna be some kind of variable that would change. Maybe they had a hostile crowd because we didn't always play in front of 5 people, you know, especially in college. You know, sometimes we had some thick crowds. I remember playing in Utah. Same thing, you know, we're playing in Logan, Utah, in the middle of nowhere, about 2 hours outside of Salt Lake City, and it was freezing outside, and I'd never been to Utah, and the air was thin, but at the end of the day, shoot, we got in there. It was an arena where we were the guests, and I just felt like there's one thing to focus on in here: basketball. I'm not familiar with anything else, and maybe that's why being the visiting team sometimes is so easy, because at the end of the day, you know, the farther you get away from home, sometimes all of the problems at home go away. You stop thinking about the distracting things, you know, you forget about those things, and one of the reasons you forget about them is because you can't do nothing about them when you're, you know, 900 miles away from home, or, you know, you're in Hawaii playing some ball, or whatever the case may be. You know, whenever you travel away from home, there's not as much pressure because you can't affect the things at home. So for whatever reason, being a visiting team was something I always looked forward to. I like to get out of my own gymnasium. I like to see colors from other schools. I like to, you know, just experience something different than what I was used to. And the pressure was off, you know. And so I guess being the visitor sometimes is not as bad as we say it is. You know that when you're the visitor, you're not there forever, right? You visit someplace or you visit someone, and your time is limited. You get to go home eventually. You don't have to stick around. If you don't like it, great, you get to go home. If you do like it, well, you can come back and visit. It's a vacation spot for you. It's peaceful. It's a journey. I guess from the other side of it, you know, when you look at non-sports related application for this idea of being a visitor, sometimes you're just a new kid on the block. And sometimes being a visitor means that you've got to learn how to do things differently. You've got to learn, you've got to step your game up. Being a visitor sometimes is challenging because when you go to a place you've not been before and see something you've not seen before, it's something there's often something that you can learn, you can add to your life and to your character and to your personhood. And so I'll leave you with that, and I hope that's what you're trying to do in your life. I hope you're adding things. I hope as the visitor you're a contributor, that you're learning, but I hope that you're also visiting places and making those places better because you visited. That's all I got to say. I'm gonna try to do a video every day for about the next 7 days. We'll see if it goes down that way. 8th grader, whoever you are, if you weren't an 8th grader, whoever you said that the world needs my voice, hey man, I'm gonna take that as a challenge. I'm gonna try to do a video every day for as long as I can, man, and get to it and stop messing around. But anyway, keep visiting, keep learning, play your 6th man. I'm done. Got the block locked down, there's no escaping his petty hustlers that flick fiends in our holidays every 1st and 15th. It's a place where some people can't shine for themselves, so when they murder they just crying for help. And it seems like we make the whole world go round, and everybody wanna be down. Copy the sounds